Is dropshipping compatible with Islamic ethics? This is a vital question for Muslims entering the e-commerce world. So today we'll explore whether dropshipping is halal or haram according to Islamic values and uncover the truth about ownership, pricing, and ethics in dropshipping. Make sure you watch until the end, as we will also give you some tips to ensure dropshipping aligns with halal practices. Now, before getting into the ethical implications, let's make sure we all understand how dropshipping actually works. Dropshipping is a business model where you sell products without stocking them. You order from a supplier only when a customer makes a purchase, who then ships it directly to them. This method cuts down on inventory and overhead, but introduces unique ethical questions, especially for those following Islamic principles. In Islam, the concepts of halal and haram guide every aspect of life, including business. For a business to be halal, it must align with the core values of Islamic law: fairness, honesty, and responsibility in all transactions. So, how does dropshipping fit in, especially when you don't physically handle the products you sell? Well, a major issue with dropshipping is indeed ownership. Islamic teachings stress fair trade and prohibit selling items you don't own. So, one must own an item to sell it. As we explained, in dropshipping, you sell goods before buying them from a supplier. This gap does raise significant ethical concerns about ownership and transparency. We'll give you some solutions to stay on top of this later on. Fair pricing is a must. Islam forbids price manipulation that exploits customers. Now, as you may have already heard, dropshipping can sometimes lead to price hikes, as retailers set prices higher than the cost to ensure profit. Yes, many retailers use this model for unfair pricing practices, which is against Islamic principles. But we really believe it's possible to align with the Islamic commitment to fair trading even when dropshipping. Just make sure you sell your products at a fair price. Honesty is another cornerstone of Islamic ethics, and it's non-negotiable. The biggest ethical challenge when dropshipping? Keeping full transparency. Customers often don't know their products are sourced from third parties, raising concerns about deception. So, if you want to maintain transparency and integrity, as an ethical dropshipper, you have to make sure your customers are informed. Now, what do Islamic scholars believe about dropshipping? Well, some believe dropshipping can be halal if managed ethically, with full honesty and transparency. Others are concerned over the inherent risks of deception and lack of ownership, potentially classifying it as haram. So, you see, dropshipping itself is not inherently haram. Its ethical implications depend on factors like transparency and honesty in all your transactions. Now, for those of you who want to start a dropshipping business while also following Islamic values, the following set of ethical guidelines should be your moral compass. Full transparency and honesty. Always inform your customers that the products they are buying are sourced from third-party suppliers. Fair pricing. As we already said, make sure pricing is correct and not exploitative. You can do that by avoiding unjust markups and maintaining reasonable rates. Quality assurance. You should carefully assess the quality of products suppliers offer to avoid selling low-quality products to your customers. Ethical sourcing. Choose products and suppliers that meet Islamic ethical standards. This means that you need to make sure their products are halal, ethically produced, and free from harm. Avoid deception. Engage in honest marketing, avoiding false claims about products. So, be clear and honest in all advertising and customer interactions. Social responsibility. Think about the impact of your business practices on society, including environmental sustainability and ethical labor practices. Keep on learning. Stay on top of Islamic business ethics at all times and ask for advice from Islamic scholars or ethical advisors when in need. The question of whether dropshipping is halal or haram is nuanced and depends on your approach to these ethical concerns. By integrating Islamic ethics into your business model and following the guidelines we just went through, you can build a successful dropshipping business while staying true to your faith and ethical commitments. Before you go, take a moment to explore AppScenic, our reliable dropshipping platform. With access to over 1 million products from top-tier countries like the USA, UK, EU, Canada, and Australia, AppScenic ensures seamless order automation and real-time sync of prices and stock. Want to keep on learning about dropshipping? Click on the video appearing on your screen to continue your journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful updates. Thank you for watching, and here's to a dropshipping journey filled with integrity and success.